Nebulous Fleet Command is a sci-fi real-time strategy game developed by Eridanus Industries and published by Hooded Horese, and is currently in early access. You lead a strike force of various ship types into realistic space battles. To the ones that are familiar with the series The Expanse will know what I mean. You maneuver your ships through a 3D space. To make it less confusing, you have on every map a standardized artificial horizon to orientate yourself, but you are free to move in any way and access you want or whichever way the tactical situation requires. The overview map is similar to the one from Homeworld with all its strengths and helps to keep the situation clear to read. The simulation is quite in depth, from the various damage and armor calculations to the tracking of the inertia and acceleration of your ships, damage control and module damage, to the simulation of the signals and various emissions your ship give off and other sensors might pick up. This concludes in trying to keep your emissions of heat and electromagnetic radiation as low as possible till you find the enemy and try to blast him out of the galaxy with guns, missiles, torpedoes, mines, by dazzling the sensors of the enemy by jamming or launching decoys, all the while your point defenses frantically try to shoot enemy missiles before they hit your ships. The emissions you give off are not only to locate you, but also to target you and hit you with missiles depending on the seeker. They lock onto your heat or radar. The game currently has a multiplayer skirmish where you can battle against players and bots with pre-built fleets or your own designs. There you have the option from patrol skiffs to battleships and carriers, with a wide assortment of weapons, from ballistic weapons that would make even the Yamato blush, to torpedoes, mines, lasers, plasma, all with their own advantages and disadvantages. The other part is the single player, which is in its current state mostly a tutorial with a lot of flavor. You will be guided by Lieutenant Hazel.
Commander, I'm Lieutenant Hazel. I'll be guiding you through the trials to determine if you're cleared for operations. The brass has their eyes on you, so try not to embarrass me.
Through the ins and outs of the mechanics. The plan is to have in the full version a proper campaign with multiple missions and persistency mechanics, and multiple fleets to battle through the solar system, which are also hinted in the tutorial. But sadly there is only the 8 tutorial missions at this early access stage. The tutorial currently doesn't include the carrier mechanics. And there has been 1 or 2 times where I got a bit confused, but it teaches the ropes quite well. If you are not sure if you want to get it, you can get the demo on Steam and play the tutorial yourself and look at the possibilities in the ship designer. Sadly you cannot have a skirmish in the demo. I think it would have been nice to have a small skirmish in the demo, even if it is a very limited one. The tutorial practically begs to have the last mission being a small skirmish between your 3 ships that you accompany through the tutorial against a preset enemy. But the demo gives still a quite good view into the mechanics, and I am happy that it exists and it is always available, not like other demos which are only available to certain events. I highly recommend you to check it out. There are also some small mankos which make controlling larger formations of ships a bit unintuitive. One thing is that if you select a group of ships and you want to give an attack order, you currently get only weapons shown of the lead ship. It would be more intuitive if you get all weapons shown of the selected ship group, so they attack all at once and you don't have to go through all the ships individually to give them an attack order. If you want to see a playthrough the demo, click on the top right, and if you want to see more edited content like this, like and subscribe to my main channel Plum the Fun. And if you want it more uncut, go to my secondary channel Plum the Fun Raw. And with that, Plum out.